76ers taking on the Celtics. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Here on 2. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Edwards. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Paul George. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Yabusele kept alive. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, Paul George has length, and he has a knack for understanding where the ball is coming off. Nicely done.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Now, here's MP. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. MP with a screen on Edwards. Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
Lowry kicks to Yabusele. There's a screen. Back to Lowry. And here's Edwards from the arc. Traps in the tray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's MP. 5 points in the game.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Edwards finds George. Oh!
My goodness. Oh, Paul George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Outside Holiday. And here's MP for 3. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Boston. Outside, George. Outside for Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics leading by 3. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. MP in the last game against the Magic was terrific. He had 44 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
McCain's shot is off. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to San Antonio. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Here's Yabusele. Scoreless thus far. Pass to McCain. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The 76ers trail by 5. Here's McCain with the drive.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
To the paint. Here's MP. And that one drops for him. MP's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Magic.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this, they caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Philadelphia shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Lowry looking around. Pass to Embiid. Nice D from Porzingis. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Celtics lead by 7. And don't go away. For the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Luke Cornett. Jaylen Brown comes in for Al Horford. MP's checked in for White, and it's Drew Holiday in for Pritchard. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Yabusele comes in for Oubre. George is checked in for Edwards. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Butler. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Lowry. George is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. Lowry passes to Embiid.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half of the game. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
Hits the three-point bomb. 15 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there. This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Tatum passes to MP. That one wide left.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And Brown over to help. Here's Lowry. It's hauled in by MP.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Brown kicks to Tatum. In the corner, it's MP. Takes a three. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Lowry passes to Embiid. To stop the run. And Embiid throws it down.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. MP outside. Another miss by MP. Brown against George. Outside Lowry. Here's McCain. Over Holiday. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Boston Celtics. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday out there with MP. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Greg, you look at today's point guards, and again for 3.
And folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Pass to Yabusele. Back to Lowry. George with the ball. Shoots from the high post. And the shot falls short this time.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Yabusele. George looking around. This one for 3. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
The rebound by Yabusele.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Great D that time from Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. It's stolen by Edwards. Down low. Outside Lowry. Fires for 3. George with no one around. The 76ers with another miss.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Tatum. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Tatum's got 8 points.
Well, the jump shot that Jason Tatum has is absolutely lethal. The form, the extension, everything is on point.
Edwards looking it over. Outside for George. Over MP. Shot is good off the back rim and in. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
What a wonderful shot to have in your arsenal. 3-level scorer, gets to the midi. We see you, PG.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Lowry. Rebound, Boston. Holiday's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Lowry passes to Yabusele. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Edwards passes to George, that's a two-pointer. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
MP, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss.
Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Some changes for Philadelphia. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Joel Embiid. George is out there with Lowry. Then there's Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at the force line. The drive by MP. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
It's good from long range.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
And here's MP for three. Rebound by the 76ers. George has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Yes, that goes in. MP's got 17 points here in the second half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And the foul called on MP. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And he knocks down the first one. Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in. And so he hits both. And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen. One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. Here's Yabusele. Embiid the screen. From the top of the key. The rebound by Cato. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Poked away and pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's MP, and he lays it straight in. MP's got 40 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention